Here we go. You know, I'm really surprised that there has yet to be a point where I accidentally click the end stream button instead of the record button and just like end the stream abruptly for no explanation. It would be even funnier if I did that and just didn't come back. just disappear. Never to be seen again. Peak comedy. Okay. Did that happen once already? I don't think it has, actually. I really don't think it has. I've had to turn it off before it restarted, but I don't think I've ever clicked the end stream button by accident. Alright. That'd be kind of funny. If I couldn't see the chat, I probably wouldn't be any the wiser if I was just like, I just kept playing as if I clicked record, but I actually just went offline. That'd be kind of really funny. Alright, before I continue, chat, I've been informed there's an area that I actually missed. To the side, I don't remember which side of the Torifune, so I'll go to that. Okay. I didn't check if there were anything new, did I? I got Orange and Maida. They make Yuki at level... Holy shit. Okay. Hold on. Did you guys have any moves I wanted? I really don't think you did. No, you're just annoying. Maida might have. Wait, Maida had, yeah, Fatal Slash, right? Which is strong physical to all enemies at a high chance of critical. That's better than God Fist, isn't it? Or I guess Earthshaker. Uses attack will ignore enemies isn't guaranteed to be critical. Okay, I'm gonna feed Maida to Jun. Cause Hammerfall is strong physical to all enemies, so if I'm gonna, I might as well make it like that, right? I kind of like the idea of this, but at the same time, charge is, you know, charge is just good, and they both take a turn, so I can't do both of them. So either I ignore resistance or I double up. But honestly, if I'm doubling power, like I can, it basically goes through resistance anyway. Affect physical attacks for this turn on both the user and one ally. Now that's kind of cool, but not really what I need for her. Cover is whatever. Guard Pierce, which I have already, and Quick Thrust, which is moderate damage. So let's do that. Alright, give me Maida. There we go. And Orange had Strong Pierce, Weak Pierce, Paralysis, Deep Fog, and Status Amp. So she didn't have anything, like, substantial. So we'll just, oops. So they're the database. Let me just sacrifice her, I guess. I'll give her to Alice. That's gonna be juicy. Oh! Yummy! Alright. So let me check real quick. Upgrades. So, there's no more things I can buy, it seems. But I have a ridiculous amount of money. 500. Okay. Find a battery, fast hijack, season sleepers, and support successful hack. Yeah, might as well at this point. Passive, deal more damage during a hijack. Yes, please. Yeah. I barely did a dent in my money. Dude, I'm rich! Where did I get all that money? What the fuck? Alright, let's go. We're heading out. Okay. So Torifune was over here. Or something. I actually don't remember where it is. That's the lake. I'll find it. So there's an area that I missed. So the levels are gonna be skewed. That's Myoiga. What's Torifune? Yeah, I made a lot off of, I did indeed make a lot off of my Torifune shenanigans. I know the map loops, I'm trying to find it. There's Torifune, okay. Was it here? Yeah, there's an opening there. This is it, yeah, the Tanuki Forest. So there's an area that I missed. So we're gonna be here. What our level's gonna be like? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea, but I have a feeling whatever's in here is not gonna pose any threat, so we're gonna clean sweep this. So Chad, I have spaghetti and I'm still eating it. My mom filled the container to the absolute brim and, well, I underestimated it. Oh shit, Hina music. And now I'm struggling. Okay, the darkness is reducing my SP, which is really annoying. I have all three of you. Okay, so this is where you guys are instead of the tower. I see. Well, at least I don't need SP. Gun. Hina music, go. Yeah, these enemies won't be too much of an issue. So yeah, I didn't really get to talk too much yesterday, chat, because I was focused on playing Ice Fairy. But, you know, I've been talking about that show that I watched recently, Tomozaki. So, Christian had the light novel. He had volume 1, and he has like volume 7 and 8, I think. And I was like, can I borrow it? So I borrowed it, and I got it yesterday. Yeah, I got it yesterday, and I finished it yesterday too. And I messaged him. I was like, I have basically finished the book. Could you please order more at your earliest convenience? Thank you. And he said he already ordered them, so now I'm waiting. But I really enjoyed it. Okay, I have all three of you, right? I do. Okay. I'll just attack them. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I figured I would because I know I watched the episode that's based on. But what I enjoyed about it specifically was that since it's a light novel and it's being told from the perspective of our main character, there's a lot more like additional detail and description that goes into different scenes. Also, the way things play out are a little different, but not really. Like, the order of events are different. But that's to be expected. Okay. So I just appreciate how... Oh, you can't even use auto heal in the darkness. Oh, shit. It's dark in here and I'm scared! But no, I appreciate the additional, like, information that it gives on characters and kind of like what the protagonist sees and reflected in their expression of their tone. But you don't really get the descriptors for that in the anime. You do get visual, of course, but sometimes it doesn't always come across exactly. So there's just a couple things in there specifically that, like, I kind of know about because they came about in later parts of the season. But they were kind of touched on slightly in the first volume, which is cool. And it makes me want to see what exactly, like, what else they have in store for that in future volumes. This is why, chat, when you watch something and you want to, like, pick up where you left off, there's usually two ways to go. You can either A, just find where the anime ends and the manga continues, or B, you could just start the manga slash light novel fresh, right? 2 stones. So I find myself personally, more often than not, I tend to just, okay. Oh, sure. I tend to try to find the chapter that the anime leaves off at, but there are times where if I really like the series, I will, like, actually just start it from scratch. I'll start it from scratch and see all the, like, the key differences. A big one that I watched and read. Thank you, Vermilion, for the resub. Chat, you ever heard of Gakko Gurashi? Oh, I got yokai glasses. Mamizo's glasses. Gakko Gurashi. I can't even check my items right now. It's called School Live. And it's a show about a couple high schoolers that are living in their school on the 3rd floor for their club. But actually it's because zombies have taken over the world. And they're just like, it's weird in a way. So basically what happens is the four of them are just trying to survive, but one of them has effectively had a mental breakdown and doesn't really understand the state of the world. And her innocence is, I wouldn't call it the glue that holds it all together, but her innocence to the situation is like a breath of fresh air, I suppose. Like, it helps, it does help the group morale for sure, which is nice to see. But it's, oh shit, it's you again. Okay, hold on. I can't analyze. Oh shit, I gotta hit her with everything. I gotta hit her with fucking everything. Puncher. Fireball. Electric attack. Mind bullet. No. 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 Yeah, I got her. Knockout. Okay. So anyway, the way it starts, I like the way it starts because the way it starts, it's like it follows around our poor lass. Okay, it's vitality, magic defense up. Okay. You know, living her school life, bada bing, bada boom. But then it kind of like, there's kind of like an idea that something's wrong. And then at the end, it kind of makes it clear, like, yeah, something's very wrong. And the way the anime goes about it is it has all the characters together. And they have a dog because dogs are cute. Everybody loves dogs. But then in the manga, the order of events is completely different. For one, when the manga starts, they don't have everyone. So here's how it kind of works. So there's 4 characters, and in one of the episodes in the anime, they talk about the time they went out for supplies, and they found one of the girls in the mall, barricaded in, and they got her out. But in the manga, that all happens like in, I guess maybe, I don't know what the right word here is. I'm drawing a blank. But it's just the 3 of them, and they eventually head out, and then they find her, and she joins up like that. Also, there is a dog, but the dog is more or less an anime exclusive character because it's a fucking dog. You know, everybody loves dogs. Doggy, woof, woof. But the manga's kind of like sad. Like, really sad. But also good. No, it's like, yeah, I get chronological order makes sense. Yes, that makes sense. It's just like, the way it's in the anime, it's already happened, but the way it is in the manga, it has yet to happen, and it's going to happen. So they touch on that chapter as essentially like a flashback in the anime, even though that isn't really how the flow of the story actually is. Thank you for the resub. So yeah, if you've ever watched the anime, and you're like, oh, I want to see what happens next, the manga's finished, by the way. You can read the entire series. But it's definitely one of those ones I would recommend you start from the beginning because there are key differences. And there are aspects to it that are, like, despite it kind of tries to present itself in a... wow, yokai glasses. See, I think the big thing is the anime tries to paint it more from the vision of the girl who's been, like, you know, basically, like, put her mental on lock. So the show's like tone and atmosphere is more slice of lifey because she's kind of like the protagonist. But the mood and the atmosphere of the manga is more in line with like, hey, the world, zombies everywhere. Obviously, there's still aspects that are like slice of lifey, but I think the anime really plays it up because they kind of try to catch you off guard with that, and it does do its job. But the manga doesn't beat around the bush too much. I don't think. But yeah, the manga is definitely better. And now I know that's an age-old trope. Oh, you watched that anime? Excuse me. Read the manga. Don't watch the anime. It's bad. Read the manga. That's just how some conversations be. Fucking weebs, man, ruining everything. But that's one of those series that I would definitely recommend the manga for because, A, again, it's concluded. Ooh. It's a concluded story. There's even like an after story that's being done. Sumirako, good to see you again. I hate you. Oh, I haven't introduced myself before, have I? I'm Mamizo. I saw you in Boom Boom recently. What a load of rubbish. I'm not the culprit, you know. That's right, you are in no position to start another incident. Actually, I spoke to Rainbow about this. She told me you're trying to solve the incident. We already been through this. Is that right? In that case, I have a business proposition for you. I will send my Tanuki servants to the outside world to fetch powerful equipment just for you. Wow, thanks. Don't thank me just yet. I told you it's a business proposition. Didn't I? It's what it cost you. Okay. Outside world is experiencing times unrest together. The military is on high alert. Still, I doubt you. They noticed a couple of crates of equipment missing. And just chalk it up to a corrupt politician or two. Big deal. What'll it be? An army knife. Attack plus 40. Helmet. Combat gloves. Kevlar suit. Sniper rifle. 20,000. Doesn't suffer damage penalty in the back row. Oh. And rocket launcher. Wait, that's a real rocket launcher. Hits all enemies, deals physical damage. Chat. Do I buy? Do I buy? That seems pretty good. So, hold on. It says physical damage. Does that just mean that it deals the physical element, not pierce? Or does it mean it uses the strength stat for damage calculation? I need to know that. I need to know the answer to that before I commit. It does both. So it is based on your strength stat, not your gun stat. Because I understand the physical damage bit, changing its element, but if it uses the strength stat, then I can't make use of it. The sniper rifle, however, I can definitely make use of. That's a gun. I don't know. If it scales with strength, then we can't use it. We're gonna buy the sniper rifle though, because that's fucking hilarious. Thanks for the business. Spend over 100,000, 10,000 a single purchase. Okay. Mind all the trap chests. We didn't want any unwanted visitors. See. All right. Thanks for the gun. I'm gonna put it on now. Big gun. All right, watch this. Big gun. Damn, 176. That's ludicrous damage for a basic attack. I'm gonna shoot Kyoko. Ouchie. Okay. So anyway, what was I talking about? Right, I was talking about anime. Uh-oh, somebody stop him. He's talking about anime again. Oh, hold on. The tile over here. Yeah, I'd like to give an example, but it's hard to give examples when you're talking to someone who doesn't really know the source material. But just the way it like, the thing I like about it the most, about the series, I said it before, I know I talked about it before a few times, but the main like theme of it, of the series, is about changing yourself. You're putting an effort in to change yourself, to improve upon yourself, and I like that. Now, I read a Mal review. I know. Mal reviews are strictly to be read to be giggled at. I understand that, so I shouldn't take it seriously. I know. Can't hold any more boosters. Okay. But I read one that the dude didn't like the light novel because he was like, no, I didn't read it. I didn't read through the second book. I didn't like it because he said that the book was just about how to manipulate people, and I was like, not really. He's not entirely wrong, but I feel like he's missing the point of the whole thing. Like, the idea of it is our loner boy doesn't know how to improve himself, so he listens to the advice of somebody who has put in the effort to change themselves to be Miss Perfect Normie. Now, to be fair, she does do a lot of things that are like, yeah, she does, you know, she bends. Bending yourself to fit the conversation, to fit the mood, you know, stuff like that. People who are easy, people who go with the flow, light, stuff like that. But a common thing that tends to happen is the protagonist questioning whether or not he actually wants to, like, go along with it. There's a bit of a butting heads situation to it, where he does follow her instructions, but he does think for himself. He does wonder if what he's doing is like, he often wonders about sincerity and stuff like that. And a big like plot point at the end of the first season is how he doesn't agree with her methods, but like, and he rejects them, but then he finds compromise in it of still doing what it is that she wants, but within reason of his own like beliefs. So he's not just blindly following along and just doing what is like, you know, do this, you'll be a normie. He actually questions his actions and he grows as a character. But there's also characters in the series that are known for being very easy. But not easy in, you know, that sense. Easy in like, they're the kind of characters that go along with whoever's talking. They just go with it. They don't really voice their own opinion. They just kind of whatever. They bend to the will of the conversation. You know, people like that. But a main factor for them is wanting to change. Because why do they do that? One character specifically is known for doing that, and she doesn't like that about herself. She doesn't like how she always just bends over and goes with the flow. And she wonders if it's even possible to change. But our main character, who is clearly like undergoing his change, he's undergoing his change. He believes there's like an air of sincerity to him. He's the kind of character who's good at voicing like just his inner thoughts. There's another character like that as well. And her deal is she's friends with another one of those characters who is really good at just like bending to the flow of the conversation and going with it. But her friend, who short girl, I guess, she's not good at that at all. And as a result, it gets her in trouble. And these two are good friends, and it's like they like rely on each other to a certain extent. I'm just gonna kill all of them. They rely on each other for their oh wow, to help. But a thing that the main character notices, or like an idea he has about it, is the idea that despite how it seems like, okay, I did miss a room up there, I have to go back up. Despite how these two girls seem similar, one seems more content to be the way they are than the other. And try to think of the reason for that. And the reason for that is because the reason is the short girl. The short girl who is very bad at bending to the will of the conversation, the mood, the atmosphere. Doing it for her sake. She's able to be happier about it and able to go about doing that because it's for the sake of someone that she really cares for. Whereas the other character I was talking about doesn't really have anyone specifically she's doing it for. She's just doing it. And as a result, she doesn't like that about herself. And it's like, oh, okay. So there's a lot of characters who want to change. And that's a respectable goal, I think. So that's what I like about the series. There's a lot of aspects to characters that, you know, you see these characters who are flawed individuals, and they see they have flaws, but the ones that actively want to improve themselves make an effort to improve themselves. It's a nice story to read for that reason. That's what I like about it. And yeah, I've just come to really like it as of recent. I watched the first season a couple of months back, and I was like, that was pretty good. I was actually like pleasantly surprised by how good it was. Because I thought a show about, hey, the best Smash Brothers player in Japan is gonna learn how to be a normie. It's like, what? That premise is so stupid that I have to see it. And then I kind of got into it. But then the second season, I was like, oh, I actually really like this. And now here we are, and I want to read the whole thing. So now I'm waiting for the book orders to come in, and I'm gonna borrow them from Christian, and I'm going to binge them. And then I'm going to get all the excess information I can possibly get. This is what I do with things that I like. Touhou is no different. I find that when I really like something, I get really invested in it. Which, fucking shocker, Dylan. Absolute fucking shocker there, huh? Can't believe somebody who likes something would get invested in it. What are you? What are you, a loser? But it's like, there's a lot of things that I feel like I've seen and experienced in my life where I'm like, yeah, that was pretty cool. but it doesn't really go much further than that. You know? Like, there's a lot of things that I think we can all agree on that we like, but the amount that we like it is pretty surface level. I'm not saying you have to be a fucking freak or anything to enjoy things, but there are definitely series that I can think of where, like, I think they're cool and I like them, but I wouldn't like, you know, I don't think I'd go like insane over them. And there's definitely anime that I've seen of that. There's definitely anime I've seen of that as well. Like, Dragon Ball, I think is a good popular example. I like Dragon Ball. I know a lot about Dragon Ball. And Dragon Ball is cool to me, but I'm not really going to bat for, like, anything for Dragon Ball. It's a very casual thing I like that I know a pretty good amount of stuff for. And that's just fine. That's fine for me. Mortal Kombat was similar when I was younger, which is a weird thing to say about Mortal Kombat, mind you. Please just run. They're not getting much EXP. Oh, help! I've done the loop. Be careful when opening chests around. You almost out of my trap. We lost one rabbit here not too long ago to one of these traps. I'm a replacement. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. The terminal is here too. There was nothing new in this forest, but I did buy a sniper rifle, so that's pretty cool. God damn it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna kill you. Prepare to die. What was I saying? Something important, I'm sure. No, okay, yeah, Mortal Kombat's another one. Like, there's a pretty good amount of stuff that I remember and know about Mortal Kombat from my experience with it, but I am not a die-hard Mortal Kombat fan at all. But there are also just, like, some series that I think they're cool, and I enjoyed my time watching them, but it really doesn't go much further than that. But sometimes you find a series that you really like, and you kind of go all in on it. And Touhou is definitely one of those for me. Touhou is definitely a big one there. Touhou and Pokemon, I think. Even nowadays, Pokemon, not so much. I'm still a big Pokemon fan, and I'll always be a fan of Pokemon. But I'm not like... There's not a lot in current Pokemon that keeps me coming back after I kind of finish the main game, you know? I'm not really a shiny hunter. I'm not a competitive battler. But I still like Pokemon, and I enjoy playing it and experiencing it. And I know a lot about it, and I like keeping up on it as best I can. But it's not like... I guess it's not like my super passion. Touhou is a series that I really like, though. Like, it's kind of crazy to me how much I like this series. It really stuck out in a positive way. But there are some things that I guess I got into them at such an early age that they just kind of became ingrained. I just kind of become ingrained in me. Like, yeah, I played Pokemon when I was really young, so I'm a big Pokemon fan. But like I said, I'm not really going to go to bat for, like, anything. I'm just going to play Pokemon, enjoy Pokemon. I know a lot about Pokemon, and that's great. I'm happy with that. And like with Touhou, well, I guess with Touhou, it's not too different from that. Like, I like Touhou a lot, and I like knowing about Touhou. I like talking about Touhou. I like playing Touhou stuff. I like just experiencing things related to Touhou. But at the same time, there are things that I'm just not gonna go to bat for because I hate you. That's why. Because I hate you. Plain and simple. Fuck you. Where am I going again? It's the yokai cave, right? Yeah. Now there are some aspects, like any series, there are some aspects that are just not worth arguing or engaging in conversation with, because some people are extreme fanatics in things, and anime is definitely can be a big one. Like Vocaloid, I think, is a good example of that. I don't know much of anything about Vocaloid. I've listened to some Miku and some others that are all a part of, like, the main, you know, branch, like Rin, Len, Kaito, you know. But then it's like, those are cool. And then somebody will be like, oh, do you know these ones? And I'm just like, who Who even are these people? I don't know these people. I'm extremely casual, but I like Vocaloid. But that's about the extent of it. Holy shit, is that Memer? I got a free attack on her. Alright, I'm gonna kill her. We're gonna have to kill this guy. Full immunity, huh? That was a good crit. Alright. Wow, you lived at 1 HP. I don't have enough SP! Ow. I forgot my SP is 0. Bro, I barely even juiced. I'm not juiced. She healed off of that? Ow. Whatever. Yo, she's got that stupid fucking skill when you hit her, your defense goes down. Why is that on a normal enemy? Oh well. That's fine. I gotta build some SP up. This goddamn caveman. Oh, great. Okay, you're easy to kill. Oh, nice. I'm gonna kill you. Okay. What do you mean? Chen has an idle animation right there. Do you not see that? Look at her. Look at that fucking cat. Doesn't matter, you're getting shot. She's moving. So back to what I was talking about, chat. Like I said, like there's sometimes I watch a show, or something, and it'll be like, that was alright, and that'll kind of be the end of it for me. Like, it won't go any further than that. It'll just be I watched 12 episodes, bada bing, bada boom. But if I really, really liked it, then I will, you know, I'll search out the manga. I'll look more into it, and then I'll try to consume as much media as possible for it until I like dry out, and then I run out of shit, and then I crawl into a hole and be sad because I don't have any more content to consume. Doesn't it suck when your favorite thing you run out of content for? Because then you have to go and make your own content. That's hard. Let your dreams be dreams. Chat. That's why I hate when I partially hate when I'm a big fan of like things that are kind of obscure. Here's one. How many of you know this, chat? Feel free to chime in if you know this. Have you ever heard of Deltora Quest? Because I fucking love Deltora Quest. But it's not exactly the most popular thing in the world, so it's not like I've ever been able to talk about it with fucking anyone. But I love Deltora Quest. Alright, Mima, I'm not scared of you. One person knows it. Oh god. I own all the books. Unfortunately, I haven't read To the Shadowlands or Dragons in quite some time now. But I've seen the anime a number of times. I'm very familiar with the main story. I'm creating names. No, somebody knows it, so I'm not crazy. I was crazy once. It's real. It's a fantasy adventure by an Australian author. It got an anime, if you can believe it. It got an anime. And it's like 52 episodes long. And it's not that great, but I'll be fucked if I didn't love it because it was an anime of Deltora Quest. That's so awesome, dude. Yeah, it was on the hub. They never dubbed the last 13 episodes because they were all just bonus content that nobody cared about. But there has been a group that's been actually subbing the dub. They've been subbing the raws. I think they're actually done at this point because last I watched them was like 4 years ago, and they were in book 6, so they're on like episode 38 or something. Chat. Look up Deltora Quest anime. Look at the character designs. Actually, don't do that. You might spoil it for yourself. Don't do that. You'll spoil it. Don't spoil yourself. It's too good for that. Mima, what the fuck are you doing? Strong force, strong ice, remove debuffs. Next turn, use next tag will ignore enemy resistance, ability, or passive. When user hit with any element, lower its defense by 1 level. Spirit Crusher. Yeah. Non-mental attack, 1 enemy damage based on target's intelligence and magic. It has a Japan-only DS game. Yes, it does. I forgot about that. You're right. A vengeful spirit with a grudge against the entire human race, despite that Marissa and her parent. Wait, what did that say? Despite that, Marissa was their apprentice at some point. Yeah, also, chat. The sub has multiple endings. Now, you're never gonna believe this. But the third opening for Deltora Quest that only played for the bonus episodes that were not canon was called In This Life, and it's sung by a white woman. I think she's Australian. It is not Japanese. I love the song. It's really good. It's really good. It makes no sense why it's an anime opening, but it's really good. The other openings are great. I like the character designs. Leaf, he's generic, but it's fine. Barda, he's pretty cool. Jasmine, I love Jasmine. Jasmine's aesthetic, perfect. Fantastic. Great series. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. But this is just my opinion. It's actually... Most people would probably say it's not that great, and I wouldn't really disagree because who am I to disagree with the truth? But it's fun fantasy. Here's the story. Some motherfucker called the Shadow Lord wants to take the kingdom of Del. Or the country. And there was a blacksmith who was like, sorry, can't be having that. Nope. No siree. So he collects the special gemstone that symbolizes all the people of Deltora, the 7 gemstones, and forges a belt, the belt of Deltora. The word Deltora, chat, the word Deltora is the first letter of all the gemstones. The diamond, the emerald, the lapis lazuli, the topaz, the opal, the ruby, and the amethyst. So he defeats the Shadow Lord with this magical belt. It's great. But this is the backstory. Each gem has a special attribute to it, which is cool. Jun. That's fucking dumb. You're fucking dumb. Remember, it's kids fantasy. It's like preteen fantasy. It's not too extreme. It's fun. It's fun. So anyway, what happens is, the guy who forged the belt, Auden, becomes the first king of the newly unified land. Oh right, you heal from that. But the Shadow Lord is an asshole and a sore loser. So he waits for years and years and years, but he slips his henchmen into the king's basically he slips his henchmen into the royal palace as and basically they end up becoming advisors. And slowly but surely, the belt, which is supposed to be worn by the king at all times, slowly gets turned into something that's only used as a coronation item, essentially. Like, oh, the new king is in. Put the belt on him. He's the new king. Cool. And then they put the belt away. So they destroyed the power of the belt, and they also made it so nobody could like enter or exit the palace. They couldn't enter or exit the palace, and there was illusion magic cast over it. So everything looked pretty and happy, and everything was great in the palace, but in actuality the country was starving, and they believed that their king just hated them. And so the people's trust in the king and the royal family pretty much died off, which affected the power of the gems, as well as just having the belt be like never actually come out and be used. And then that one fateful day when the Shadow Lord took over, and he took over the country, and now he took all the gems out of the belt and scattered them to the scariest places in the country. I forget the names. Shit. There was help me out here, chat member who knows. Help me out. It was the Forbidden Forest, right? And then it was the Lake of Tears, and it was the City of the Rats, and the Shifting Sands, and then it was Dread Mountain, and then the Maze of the Beast, and the Valley of the Lost. I think those were the 7. I do believe those were the 7 locations. No, it's great. I like the first book. The first book's really the main quote-unquote boss monsters, because obviously the gems are being guarded by big bosses, but the main, like, they go into the woods, and the Forbidden Forest is like the deeper into the forest you go, like it gets dead, like everything is just dead around it. But there's this creature in there. There's these creatures that they like stalk you, and when they look at you, they basically cast like ear-piercing hypnotism, and they paralyze your nerves. So you'll wake up, you'll be conscious, but you can't move your body. And what they do is they ambush people. They paralyze them, and they leave them as food for the real big motherfucker. So the real big motherfucker comes out of his cave, eats you while you're conscious, but unable to do anything, and then the little fuckers who got you in that state show up, and they pick off the scraps that the big guy doesn't eat. That's pretty fucking horrifying. There's the Forest of Silence. Yes, that makes more sense. So anyway, they go deeper into the forest. This is all the first book, by the way. This is barely a spoiler. So they go deeper in the forest, and they find that, like, the forest is basically dead. Also, Jasmine can talk to trees, just so you know. Jasmine can talk to trees. The trees talk to her. She's like the Lorax in that way. But they get to the center of the forest, where they find a knight in golden armor, and he has the topaz. I don't really know how he has the topaz, but he has the topaz. Also, what's cool, chat, is the books. The books are colored after the gemstone that's featured in them. So the first book is colored like the topaz. The second book is the ruby. It's colored like the ruby. It's really nice. It's a nice touch. But back to the point. Back to the point. There's a knight there. He's guarding a flower. So apparently there's a flower that grows here that can, like, it grants immortality. Like, it blooms once every God knows how long. And when you drink its nectar, it's like a potion of immortality, so to speak. So this knight's story, his name is Goral, and he tells his story where he and his brothers. Do I shoot? I think I shoot. He and his brothers set out to find this flower, and they succeeded. But Goral was captivated by it, and he didn't want to share it. So while his brothers approached the flowers, he cut them down with a cowardly sneak attack. He cut them down. He killed his brothers to protect the flower and take it all for himself. And then he stood there guarding it, waiting for it to bloom over and over so he could get the nectar and continue his life. But the thing is, he's been there for so long that he doesn't even know the first king of Deltora. That's how long that motherfucker's been there. So what happens is our companion, Barda, that's the big knight guy, he gets impaled. Fucking impaled, like through the stomach, by Goral's huge-ass two-hander sword. Like, he's dead. He's fucking dead. 100% dead. But they end up cutting down some trees to, like, bury Goral. Because all the vines and shit that grow in the forest, it's because there's so many people that Goral has killed. Because they've shown up and he just believes that they're there to steal the flower from him. So he just mercilessly slays everybody who gets close, including animals. Anything that approaches the flower, he will cut down without mercy. He's actually kind of crazy sick for that reason. So, the vines that are basically like restricting the trees from getting near the flower are cut up, and the trees fall on Goral. Barda's fucking dying, mind you. But the flower does produce a little bit of nectar before decaying and going away, which they take it into a little bottle, and a couple drops is able to save Barda and bring him back. But then Goral, like, busts out from under the trees, because remember, this fucker's, like, basically immortal. He busts out under the trees, and he's heading for the flower, because the flower is wilting now. It doesn't bloom for very long. And as he's running towards the flower, his armor just completely comes undone. And it's just revealed that his body had long since decayed. Like, all he was just a suit of armor that was... I don't even know how, like, what exactly it was that kept him alive, so to speak. But there was nothing left of him. He was just a suit of armor with a purpose. A very misguided purpose. And then he was unable to reclaim his flower, the nectar, and he just disintegrated into dust. His armor fell apart, and he joined the many that he had cut down in the forest at that moment. No, okay, so the anime censors it a bit. So here's the funny part. In the sub, when Barda gets impaled, you can hear a sound effect. But it doesn't show it. In the dub, it just doesn't play a sound effect. It just kind of shows a lead up, and then it shows Leaf wincing, but there's no sound effect. So you just have to understand that he got impaled because context clues. There's another scene like that where Jasmine beats the shit out of somebody, and there's no sound effects, so she's just wailing on him with no noise. But in the sub, there's noise. He's getting his ass beat. No, it's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. There's all kinds of stuff. There's like, you know, there's like kid level puzzles, of course, but like I said, it's a young adult orientated series, and I really liked it. I read it in middle school. I picked it out, and I read the first book, and I was like, I kind of like this, so I kept reading it, and yeah, I just kept reading it and liked it more and more. The problem is, it's hard to recommend, cause, well, the anime's not that great, and it's long. Some people probably call it childish. Some people would probably call it childish, which is unfortunate, because there are simple puzzles. Like, how do you turn 5 into 4 with only, or how do you turn 5 into 3 removing one? You know, like the matchstick puzzle. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but point is, simple riddles. Now, here's how the anime differs a little bit. This scene's actually kind of fucking brutal. So in the book, what happens in the second book is there's a witch. Her name is Tegan. She's a bitch. And they defeat her in the end of the second book. And in the beginning of the third book, In the beginning of the third book, Tegan has 13 children, 2 of which were already were killed earlier in the second book. I can't. Maybe I'll give specifics later on that. But anyway, they get like as they're leaving their basically their their hunting grounds. Like they won't cross the border line of where they live, but they're being pursued by a pack of 11 wolves, who end up being all of Tegan's children, who apprehend them and trap them in a net and start like cooking food. So there's 13 kids, and they all come in pairs except the big guy. His name's Ichabod. He's the big scary one. He's the boss monster of the whole group for sure. But in the anime, what happens is they're goofballs. They're a bunch of goofballs. So what that means is, like, you know, they're like, what Leaf is like they're gonna eat the 3 of them, and Leaf is like, you know, you can't really eat us because, like, you know, well, she's really thin and I'm not that. I'm pretty thin myself, and like Barda's really big, but you can't share 3 people among like all 11 of you. So they start fighting and knocking each other out, so that less food has to go around. Now in the anime, they just kind of get cartoon doinked, like boink, oh, I'm knocked out unconscious. But in the book, they straight up start killing each other, like fucking bloodbath, like slaughtering each other so they don't have to share the food. And by the end of it, the only one left standing is Ichabod, and he and he's just alone. He just fucking killed all of his siblings to get some of that meat, the shameat, yum yum yum. But then they get away from him, and it's like, holy shit. Now the thing is, in the anime, there's a couple spin-off episodes featuring Tegan and her children, so keeping them alive was for that. But it does get to the spin-off or the filler episodes do get to a point where it makes sense for Ichabod to be the only one left, because Ichabod comes back later in the series as well. But here's a funny one. Okay, so in the anime, there's this original character they created. His name is Sorcerer Owakis. He's an asshole, but he works for the Shadow Lord. He's sent to hunt down Leaf and crew. Now, he doesn't actually exist in the books. So here's how his character introduction goes. He ends up like finding a family whose house is burning down. And he walks over to them, and the little girl is like, "My teddy is still in there." And the sorcerer dude leans down. He goes, "Is that your bear over there?" And she goes, "Yeah." And then he fucking snaps his finger and sets it ablaze right in front of the girl. He just fucking torches her teddy bear while it's in the burning house. And she's like, "Dude, the fuck?" And he walks away, and it's like, that's how you know he's pure evil. That's a certified evil guy moment right there. And that teddy bear was probably already omega fucked anyway, but he just sped it up. I was like, damn, bro, what's wrong with you? Why'd you do that? So here's another one, chat. Here's another anime and manga difference. So the diamond is a gem that is said to bring... It's said to bring an ill fate to those who obtain it through dishonest means. Welcome back, Yukari. So, in order to actually like obtain the diamond, you have to acquire it through honest means. Now, there's a character in the series. Her name is Narita. She's a thief, and in the anime, she tries to steal the diamond. And she messes up, and she doesn't steal it, and she's like, "Oh, phooey, okay, I guess I'll give it to you, whatever." Now, that keeps her around. Now, in the books, she stole the diamond, and when they pursued her, they found her dead. She, like, tripped on a rock, split her head open. Fucking idiot. So, she omega died in the book. because of her attempt to steal the diamond. And I was like, damn. That's kind of brutal. Like, people die in the book. The book is like not shy about killing people. It's kind of insane. Like, the differences are insane. It's not like it's bad when they don't, you know, they don't kill them, but I think it loses a bit of impact when they don't kill them. Oh, that reminds me of another one. Okay, so Dread Mountain. Alright. So, Dread Mountain is the 5th book. And there's a spring they encounter. It's called the Dream Spring. Where people who are good boys and girls can drink the water. And they can, like, they can basically visit whoever they want in their dream to see how they're doing. Like, it's cool. But if you are a mean, stinky head, then when you drink the water, you turn into a crusty tree. And it's like, oh shit. You turn into a crusty tree. So, what happens is there's a species of dragons. They're called, like, the Prin or something. I don't remember. And there's gnomes that live on the mountains. Yes, little hee-hee-hoo-hoo duendes live on the mountain. And they try to, like, hunt the Prins. I don't think the Prin was the species. I think it was the name of the dragon girl. But they try to hunt the dragons, but their arrows can't pierce their hides. But then they started getting this really, really lethal poison. It started killing everybody. For some reason. And they're like, we don't know where they got this poison, but it's fucking us up. So then our gang of giggly goos head up to the mountain to figure out what's going on, and they're told that the gnomies are notorious tricksters. They have like some pranks. They got some pranks set up in their bases, and they like to watch and giggle. And Leaf's like, haha, how bad could it really be? And they go to open a cave to a gnome nest. And then the floor gives out, and there's spikes at the bottom. And he's like, holy shit, I almost just fucking got impaled. Sumireko just died. Goodbye, Sumireko. Good thing I have an enchanted doll. Yeah, it's fine. You an enchanted doll on hand. Well, it's okay, I got map progression, but Yukari kind of killed me. Oh well. So then they end up leading them into a room, and they close the door, and then they try to fucking gas them. And they go hee hee ha ha as they like are putting like gas in there and ruining their oxygen. So how they get out is they pretend to be like knocked out by the gas. So the gnomes open up to like pull them out, and then they jump the gnomes. And they find out what happened was in the gnome base is this big ugly fucking frog, absolutely unlovable frog fucker, is chilling on their gold pile. And as long as they feed him, he gives them his extremely lethal poison that they use to hunt the dragons. But like, he's a massive asshole and a slave driver, so some of the gnomes like hate him. Oh, cool. And some of them plan to Leaf and his gang are like, hey, let us go and we'll take care of him for you. And some of the gnomes are like, alright, yeah, we'll do that. But then one particular asshole gnome, like, they're sneaking up on him, the frog dude, while he's napping. And one gnome is like, hey, wake up, these motherfuckers came to assassinate you. And they're like, gnome, what the fuck, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? So the frog gets up and he's very angry. And so he spit poison at gnome. Now in the anime, the gnome is, he dodges. And by dodge, I mean he's saved. He's knocked out of the way. He is not hit by the poison. In the book, he is hit point blank by that shit, and that gnome has now dissolved into the ground. That gnome is gone. Goodbye. See you later. Do not pass go. Do not collect 100 gnome bucks. Yeah, he was a traitor, and he immediately fucking died for it. And I was like, damn, earned it. There we go. I'm trying to find my party button. There we go. Perfect. So, you want to know how they defeat the frog, chat? More spoilers, by the way. They defeat the frog because Leaf still has some of that spring water that if you drink it when you're a bad dude, it makes you turn to a tree. So he throws the spring water at the frog, and the frog swallows it, and he's like, I don't feel so good, and then he turns into a huge tree because he drank the good boy spring water, but he was not a good boy. I was like, whoa. I'll take all neutral damage. Sure. Here's one I like. Is in the City of Rats, where they end up at the City of Norads. And they take it into the City of Norads, which is a very clean city. It's extremely clean, and it's led by the 7 Ra-Kachars. There's these dudes in red leather, and they're obsessed with cleanliness. But one of Jasmine's companions kind of looks like a little rat boy, and they see it and they're like, "Holy shit! You brought vermin into our home. You are now sentenced to death." But they offer him a trial, where basically he picks a card from an urn, and if he picks the sun card, he lives. If he picks the moon card, they all die. But our leader at this town is not a very honest man, so he switches both cards to the moon card. So no matter what card is picked, Leaf and his gang are going to become dead Ussie. But thankfully, the trial room took place in a room full of fire. So what Leaf did, because he got a hint that the cards were rigged, was he burnt the card he picked. And he was like, "Oops, I burnt my card, but it's okay because we can just look at what card is left and we'll know what card I drew." So he pulled a fast one on him, but then he got put in jail. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But then they're trying to find a way out of the city, right? And they find there's this tunnel that apparently only the leaders are allowed to use it for some reason. Nobody knows why. But our gang ends up finding the tunnel, and then they're met by Reese, who is the leader guy, who was being a dickhead, and he starts cracking his whip because he has a whip. He starts cracking his whip, trying to push them into the cave for some reason, and they're not really sure why they're being pushed into the cave, but they are. Unfortunate. I should have killed Ron. Oh well. And then the little rat fella, Jasmine's little rat friend, jumps on him, and his glove gets removed. He gets knocked out. They take the suit. They take the suits that are there, and they walk through this tunnel full of fungus. And then Reese comes back, but his glove comes off, and his arm touches the wall of the cavern, and it touches the mushrooms, and immediately his arm flares up into a fungal mess, and it's just unstoppable, and he's just dead. He's killed by it instantly. All I did was touch his arm, and it just completely fucking overtook his body. Just, holy shit, dude. What is going on in this world? What is this about? It's insane. So that's why those suits were important, because the suits, they keep the fungal funny out so you don't become the dead. And then they head to the City of the Rats. I love the City of the Rats, because it's just as it sounds. It's an abandoned city in the middle of God knows where, in this fucking giant empty marsh. And inside is just a city full of rats, and there's a giant snake in there who's like the king of the rats. He's the giant snake that makes all the rules, apparently. Oh man, Mima. I'll kill. He makes all the rules. City of the Rats was okay. Now, here's the fun part, and this is, chat, this is one of those moments where it's like kid show. So I remember the name of the place, Norads, and the name of the leaders, the Rakachars. Well, their names, the name of their town is No Rats. No Rats. And the name of their leaders are Rat Catchers. So the people of Norads were the people who lived in the City of the Rats before the rats took over. So they are obsessed with cleanliness because they hate rats and they never want to see them again. So it all makes sense. But it's one of those things where you're like, silly ass names, but you don't even really notice it. You know what their slogan is? They always say it before a meal. They say clean Noradsir. And they do a motion of swiping from their shoulder down to their side as if they're brushing something off of themselves. Clean, no rats here. Clean, no rats here. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Insane, man. Insane. I'm shocked how much of this I remember, by the way. I really am. But like I said, I love this series. I know a lot about it, but I haven't really read it or experienced it in quite some time. Oh, I don't want to fight this team. This team looks awful to fight. Now here's a really cool creature, actually. This one gets introduced in book 6. And you want to know how it's introduced? I swear, this is really metal. This is how it's introduced. So the creature in question, it's called an Ole. Here's how it's introduced. Leaf and the gang find a pair of twins. One is drowning in the river, the other one is screaming for help. And Leaf they go to help the kid, and while the kids are like, thank you for helping us, the kid gets fucking impaled by an arrow and dies. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not joking. The kid gets impaled by a fucking arrow right in front of Leaf, and he's like, what? What are you doing? And the guy comes out of the bush, and he's like, yo, chill, man. It was an Ole. It was gonna kill you, so I killed it. It's like, whoa, what's an Ole? So basically, what an Ole is it's a magical creature that can shapeshift into any form. However, Oles they have marks on them that identify them as Oles. And they look like the Shadow Lord's brand. And there's basically a birthmark on their body. And they can't transform into inanimate objects. And they usually travel in pairs. And what they are these ghosty monsters that kill you by suffocating you. They choke you out. It's spooky. So there are these ghosty goos that were created by the Shadow Lord. But there's multiple levels. So apparently the way the Ole works is there's multiple levels. Levels 1 and 2. Like, level 1 is the weakest, and level 2 is stronger. But they both have a glaring flaw. And that is they can't hold their transformation for 3 days straight. After 72 hours, an Ole's form will waver, so you can see it's an Ole. And then it will, like, kind of reset the counter like that. So that's how you tell. Or you identify the mark, and that's how you kill it. You kill it by striking the mark. However, there's supposedly a secret level 3 Ole that's so good at shapeshifting that you can't even tell it's an Ole. It's just not possible. You'd have no way of knowing. Now, who could that Ole be? I don't know. Could be anyone. Could be you. Could be me. But there's an existence of an Ole so powerful and so deceptive that it's hard. It's like pretty much impossible for anyone to distinguish because it doesn't waver and it doesn't show its mark. You wouldn't know that it's an Ole unless it revealed itself, essentially, which is like, ooh. Think of it like that. My favorite character in the series is definitely Jasmine. I like Barda a lot though. Barda's great. I like Doom as well. Now, I know what you're thinking. Streamer, what do you mean you like Doom? That's right. There's a guy in the series. He's the leader of the Resistance. His name is Doom. He's a dude who got sent to the Shadowlands, which is basically hell on Earth. Escaped, has amnesia, and is now a certified fucking badass. And because of the time he spent in the Shadowlands, he can just tell when something is an Ole. A level 1 or a level 2 Ole, he can just tell. He just knows. He's got a sixth sense for it. So this guy's got no memory, but he meets somebody on Dread Mountain, because Dread Mountain borders the Shadowlands. And he's like an old man named Doom. So he passes away while he's in his care. So he takes up his name and takes up his creed, essentially. And he leads the Resistance. Now, Doom, he's cool. And the way he looks in the anime is cool as well. He's a cool dude. Look him up. Or maybe don't, actually. Don't look him up. You might spoil something. Don't spoil yourself. It's not good to spoil yourself. The Shifting Sands, I think, is probably my least favorite book. I think that one's probably my least favorite book just because the Shifting Sands themselves... Actually, you know what? I take that back. The Shifting Sands has a scary creature. A very scary creature. It's a creature that burrows under the sand. It reacts to sound and vibrations. And it spits sticky goo at you. It spits sticky goo at you so you can't move. And it comes over and it eats you. And then it lays its young inside of your corpse. And then leaves. It's fucking horrifying. And that's not even the guardian of the gemstone. Can you run, please? Holy shit, get out of the battle! Fuck, god damn it. No, the guardian of the gemstone is called the Hive. What is the Hive? Well, let me tell you, it's a bunch of bees that they form a face and they take gold and shiny things through the desert sands into their hive. And they really want Leaf's belt because it's shiny and cool. So they keep pestering him to offer the belt. He's like, fuck off! I ain't giving you my belt! But they really want it. So they end up finding the nest. It's this giant fucking like tube mountain that's just chilling out in the desert. And they go down it. And he finds the lapis lazuli encased in such a weird way. He pulls it out of the wall and the whole fucking hive comes crumbling down. And the bees are simply no more. Chat, you're being shitheads. You know that? I'm over here explaining and you're just posting bee emotes? Unbelievable. Now, there's another creature kind of like it. I think his name was Glug. Now, there's a pretty good chance his name was not Glug, but I'm going to call him Glug. But he's the maze of the beast. So there's this big cavern labyrinth, and there's this giant slug monster. And he's also blind. He also reacts to sound. He spit the goo and immobilized you, and that's what he did. So one guy got gooed and he screamed and he just got immobilized, and then he was just the dead from there. It was like, oh shit, unfortunate. Unfortunate doesn't even begin to describe what I just did there. Alright. His name was Gluss. Okay, his name was not Glug, but you gotta admit, Glug is a pretty good name. Should've looked at the map. I was too busy talking. It's okay, we can get back there. No problemo. I wish I remembered more about the dragons and the Shadowlands, but unfortunately I don't. I do remember that the Shadowlands is a 3-book arc, but the 3rd book is like twice as long as the other 2 books. It's like over 200 pages long. Get out of here. You don't have to like read the follow-up books if you don't want to. Honestly, the main story itself is pretty solid. I like Steven. His name is Steven. He's a peddler. And he's got an alter ego named Nevitz, which is him when he goes fucking monkey mode. Not even kidding. I'm not even slightly exaggerating. He's got like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of thing going on, where when he gets angry, he turns into Nevitz, his brother, and he gets very angry. Oh, man. Please run away. Please run away. Thank you. Now, I told you, Chad, I like the series a lot. I pretty much said everything I could possibly say about it. I mean, I haven't, of course. There's always more to talk about. You know what? I think I am gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I like the series a lot. I always have a good time with it. But like I said, there's not a lot of people who really know about it. So, it's one of those things that I find hard to, like, I can't really talk about it with people because nobody knows what it is. And if they do, then it's like, oh, it's something that, whatever, it's a old kiddie thing. And it's like, man, you watch anime. Fuck you. Deltora Quest, man, that shit's for teenagers. Didn't you just tell me you watched Bocchi the Rock the other day? Yeah? So? Oh, no reason. Just, you know, just thinking about how those things are different, you know? They are different, though. Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely different. Very different things, yep. You tell me all about that very adult, mature Bocchi the Rock you got going on over there, and I'll tell you about my very childish, grow out of this, Deltora Quest. Yeah. I'm not hating on Bocchi. I like Bocchi. Bocchi's fun. Ow. Yeah. I believe in you. I knew it would happen. Yes. Alright, here we go. I've invented a chat member to like hate the thing I like. Full discovery. The ruins of Vina. Oh, now it's getting scary. Oh. I can afford to hold these two. Okay. Huh. This is a location in Mackay, considering the Mackay route is, you know... Come here, Luis. You're my friend now. You're my friend now. I still have spaghetti, chat. Well, she is a stage 1 boss. Alright, come here. Oh! Chat, I think I just spent the last, like, 45 minutes talking about Deltora Quest. Alright, let's see. Hey, look, you're like Alice. A demon from Mackay who wishes to go sightseeing in other realms. Complete the force. Wait to Pierce. Oh, okay. Demon who gatekeeps the entrance to Mackay. I didn't think I'd be able to talk about it that long. Honestly, I didn't. I was just having a ball, though. Thanks for listening. Not every day I get to talk about that. It's nice to be able to. Really, it was. But now, there's 3 Ellies in my face. I'm just too good. I'm just too good. It is a good book series. One of my favorites. Alright. Now I'm gonna kill you. You're weak to Pierce. 77 magic? Damn. demon who lives in the ruins of Vina and Makai. Not much is known about her. Not much, more like nothing. Alright, I'm getting me mallet. Ow. Huge damage. Ow. She fucking did it again. Okay. Ouch. Well, she's annoying, but that's fine. Will this be on the test? No, I don't think so. Because I don't think any of you will remember it. But that's fine. I had my fun. That's all that matters to me. Ice. Lightning bolt. Fire the gun. Oh, scary! I'm still here. Being poisoned is annoying, but it's fine. You were weak to Pierce, right? Yeah, you... I think you were. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna find an anomaly, but... just getting to this part was kind of rough. Holy shit. You know what? You're gonna cast Reflect, so I'm just gonna beat the shit out of... Why do you have 630 HP? Are you kidding me? I knew you'd do it. Okay. Ibala Atma. You think I feel pain? I feel nothing. Good. Streamer continues to normal attack his way through all of his problems. Sees no issue with it. I may be dead. I'm fine. I have a good grasp of the situation. Let's just... I got 29 of them. Why be poisoned when you cannot? I don't know how big this place is, but it's fine. Dude! Can I walk 5 fucking steps when I'm fighting a battle? I don't even remember what to hit you with. I really don't. I don't remember. Good. Arcadia. I have Arcadia. Man. At least it defaulted to her. Perish. You are a special kind of awful enemy. You know that? About time. Christ, man. Just take the fucking gunshot and be done with it. Stop giving me a count of 5 steps! Ah! Oh, well, actually. Wait, maybe I should cast Bullet Hell. No, because it's gonna heal Mima! Wait, I don't care if it heals Mima, because she's one goes first anyway? I was wrong. Yuda Samaria. I don't care, because I'm gonna kill you before you get to do anything to me. It's just too easy. Who is this guy? And his ability to play the video game. I hate it here. Sucks! Oh my god, please! I don't actually want to fight these three. No, I really don't. Whew. Best room in the game! Best room in the game! I'm gonna... I'm shocked I've been able to get away from them. Stop. Don't do it. Stop. Don't do it. Just let go. I'm casting. Oh, I'm casting. Yes. Yes! Suffer like G did. How am I still here, man? Everybody's faster than me now. Give me some speed. I need to be faster. Tired of this. What is going on here? What have I... Why? Why will you not just die? I'm not hitting Mima. If I hit Mima, I'm going to cry. No, don't hit Mima. Mima can't do anything to me if I don't attack her. Oh. My spaghetti has been conquered. I kind of thought she'd die. Okay. Can't crit me if I defend, bitch. You know what? You know what? You know what? You're right. You're right. Try that again. Now that's a shame. Oh! Oh. Well, this has been a terrible experience. I wish to never be a part of it again. Which one of you can cast Revive? Lily can. Okay. I don't think you understand how badly I want to be out of here. Oh. There's so much more dungeon! Why is there more dungeon? Stop with the dungeon! At least she gets to waste her turn like that. Taking the shot. Yeah. Yeah. Dodge another one. I could just cast magic, but I'm too stubborn for that. Okay. Stubbornness will get you far. I think I found the wall. I found the wall! The edge! I got the enemy off guard. You know how badly I want to kill you with that information? Oh my god. I want to kill you. I want to kill you. I want to kill you. None of you died! That's okay. You know why? Because Alice is going to cast Lightning Bolt again. Yep. Physical Reflect. Doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Oh! Okay. Alright. That's part 2. That's part 2. Okay. Part 2. You know what? Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, this guy is so stupid. Why doesn't he just use the item to leave and come back after healing? And the answer, chat, is actually quite simple. It's because I'm engagement farming. That's all. I'm just engagement farming. Because I'm sure it made you mad at this point, if you made it this far. That I don't just use the item that takes me back. You know, I'm sure it made somebody mad. But I knew the whole time. I've known since the start. I just simply chose not to because I thought it'd be funnier if you thought I didn't know. But now I've destroyed the illusion. And this is the illusion that most streamers will hit you with. Right over the back of your head like a steel chair. They pretend that they're stupid. But it's all for the sake of the content. Hey, can I leave this fight now? Thank you. I'm not fighting with no one. I'm fighting with the one guy who's gonna get angry that I didn't use it. Who may or may not actually comment anything. They may not be real. They might be real. Who knows? But I'm sure there are times where people get mad and they don't make a comment about it, but they still get mad. I'm just covering my bases. Because now if somebody comments, why is this guy not using memory balls? Then they look like the dumbass. Because I already explained why. So it just means they didn't watch the video. See, that's how you do it. I'm always 10 steps ahead. Mickey, I'm taking the shot. Got her. No! Man, Luis, how did you get so powerful? Isn't it more exciting when the streamer is in a precarious situation? Doesn't it just make you want to root for his success more? That's how I feel. Why don't you feel the same? Why don't you want me to succeed? Why do you hate me? I give you emotes and all you do is use them to go against me. Hey chat, check out this funny emote. Haha, it's Yuyuko. She's swinging her head back and forth like, nope, that's a funny emote, right? We should use it. How are we gonna use it? Oh, we're gonna use it to disagree with you every single time you open your mouth, streamer. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, I guess that's what we're using it for. No problem. Yeah, this is how it is. Is it always like that? Yeah. Sure is. You know what they say, to live is to suffer. This fucking ruin. It's ruinous! I hate it. Yo, I get a free turn. I'm clicking bullet hell because I want Ellie dead. That's the only reason I'm clicking bullet hell. Who am I talking to? I don't know. Who are you? I talk to everybody. Well, I mean, I can't really talk to YouTube, but I can kind of talk to YouTube at the same time. Who is the streamer? Well, it could be you. Can't hold any more of burner phone. Ah! Is that so? Hold on. I'm getting to the next set of stairs. I'm not fighting this battle. I'm gonna use the ball when I get past the checkpoint, quote unquote. I really prefer you didn't kill her. Please run away. Please. Please. Chat, I need to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh man. I'll be right back. We'll die now. I'll be right back. Zoom. Get banned. Alright. I'm back. Oh, wrong way. It's this way. Oh. Yes! Yes! I'm here. Alright. Alright, we're gonna use the ball now. Memory ball. Set new point, please. Teleport, please. I just used the fucking ball. I know. I know. I know I did it wrong. Oh, for some reason it didn't register to me that like I just set the waypoint, so I clicked that like, yeah, set the waypoint. Oh no. And I only had the one. Shit. All right, let's get going. Oh, well now I just feel stupid. Now I just feel stupid, cause now the chat members who were gonna get on me about using the ball, I completely shut them down. But now they're gonna get at me for using the ball incorrectly. I lose now anyway. Son of a bitch. That's alright. It could have happened to anyone. It could have happened to me. It could have happened to you. In fact, it did happen to me. That's how I know it could happen to you. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried. I ain't worried. I ain't worried. Still not worried. Still not worried. Shit, now I'm worried. Never mind, not worried. Worry-free since 1983. Okay. There you go. You really think you can outplay me in this game? Maybe. Obtain 6 yen. Oh my god. Is this a dead end? Yeah. Sure is. What is this horrible stretch of land? What is this place? Are we having fun? Dude, I'm lost in the darkness, dude. I'm lost in the darkness. Ultimately, it's not a big deal because I know what to do in situations like this. You panic! I don't have to panic here. I am in so much control of the situation. We are so back. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. She's gonna cast Physical Reflect the turn I shoot her. I'd kill her first if it was consistent. Aww. Shouldn't died. We are in trouble, team. We are in trouble. Alerta! Alerta! Okay. Lily, no! You can do it. Bring her back. We're good, chat. We're good. Everybody relax. Everybody chill. Hang on. Okay? Just chill. We're gonna have a good time. This place is just swell. Oh my god, I love it here. No, I don't want to care about the fucking map. Am I going to the center or what? Where's my guaranteed run? Can I have a pair of shoes that lets me always run? Give me the sneaks. Give me the sneaks. Physically, I am here. Emotionally, I am elsewhere. Christ. Alright, I'm gonna bullet hell all over. Arcadia has been using all her MP to auto heal us. She's been the glue that holds the team together. Oh no. Medi! Alice, you really gotta not fucking miss. That's extremely important at this point in the game. Good. Oh. I don't even know if I have enough juice to click this. Oh, you Sumireko's MP. We are so not back. What is this piece of shit? Oh! Dude, it's so bad in here. I can't believe I'm walking on every tile. What have I done? What have I done? This is the rabbit time. This is so totally not good. You died to poison. That's really bad. Hey, I have an idea. Revive one ally. We're doing it. We're doing it. We are so back. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive! Why are you poisoned? There's so many rooms that are so stupid. There's so many rooms and 3 Ellies. I don't want to play with Ellie. I don't want to play with Ellie. Okay. I did it. I did it. I've almost completed one side of the map. Oh, God. I hate this. Good. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. Motherfucker! Alright. Yeah! The game is on! Okay. Wow, Sumireko is level 79. I'll use my soul stone. Don't mind me, I'm just starting to feel the passive effects of pain. This is what it means to die. Yosei. Magic fabric! How I wish to not be in this fight. Give me a memory ball! Fuck you! Okay. We're good. I'm chill. I'm having a great time. Can't you see? I'm having the best time possible. I cannot wait to play Pokemon. Holy shit! Look at this disgusting piece of shit idiot map. Made by idiots. Created by, created for idiots. Oh. Why does it look like a coin? Yes, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. So chat, the new Spice and Wolf reboot is out, and I haven't seen it, and I probably won't see it until it's done, but I'm sure it's good because it's hard to fuck it up. There's my opinion on that subject. I really don't think it'll be bad. I think it's pretty hard to fuck it up, but we'll see. We'll see. It's been like teased for the last. Oh, it got teased like quite some time ago, huh? And now it's finally like, hey, it's actually here. It's real. I almost can't believe it. I did see the new Fumo news, kind of actually, but I didn't look into it. Can I order my weird cat yet? How are you not getting away? Are you stupid? There's a couple that I will probably buy. Okay. Ugh. Oh, Saint, can't you see? By the dawn's early light. Oh. Don't you think 600 HP is a little unnecessary? Who even are you? You're not even like a character. You're barely anything. Alright. Time to head out. I don't know what's airing this season. I just kind of every now and again get a desire to watch something, and either I rewatch something that I want to watch, or I maybe take a plunge on something new. It's pretty rare I plunge on something new, but there have been times, of course, where I'm doing that has resulted in me finding a series that I really, really like, so it's, like, annoying that I don't do it very much, but... Where am I in the moment? I don't know if you're gonna see it. If the three fairies get Fumos, they're gonna come out together. That much is guaranteed. That said, it is hard to imagine that those characters are popular enough for a Fumo. I hate to say it, but it's true. Right, yeah, Konosuba. Bureau Camp Season 3. Data Live, Lamau. Goodbye, Jun. There's like 8 seasons of Data Live, man. 8 fucking seasons. Hurry up already. Emotionally drained by this. Alright. We have no Kaneko. Well, I don't know how to break this to you, but Kaneko, despite being part of a trilogy of characters, is not very popular. Which is why they're probably never gonna get released. Weren't Chen, Yukari, and Ron all released together? I mean, those three are popular, so there's that. I don't know. Chad, I have to use the bathroom again. I apologize. I apologize for my discretion, but I'm afraid my tummy hurty. So, it's gonna have to happen. So, I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I hate to do this, but I have to. I'll be right back. You can entertain yourselves. I'm back again. Alright. Let's resume the video game. I don't even know which way we're supposed to be going. One enchanted doll. Cool, I got a refund for that cheap Yukari kill. Ugh. More of this! Krusty wants out! I gotta be very careful about what I use here. Okay. Alright. Why is it like this? Holy shit, man. No. There's a whole other layer back there. That's no big deal. I think we all just need to take a collective sigh of relief. Because we all know that I'm gonna get through this. Yeah, somebody corrected it. Somebody corrected it earlier. That was the only one I got wrong, though. That was the only one I got wrong. I'm gonna create my own Lake of Tears. Bobo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't want a booster. I don't want any of that. I don't want any of you! I want all of you to disappear. You don't get EXP when you run from battles. Just in case that wasn't clear. I'm trying to scroll down and it locks your fucking mouse! Okay. If I tried to fight. Hold it! Where do you think you're going? I'm a tourist on my summer break. Past here in Makai, it's my job not to let any weaklings in. Okay, I'll leave. No, I said I'll leave! God damn it! You're only weak to Pierce. You're just a physical asshole. Neutral lightning, huh? That bitch. That's not enough damage. That's physical reflect. And Jun just killed herself. So you're just gonna cast that every time, I guess. And I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, alright. No big deal. I can at least shoot her with Sumireko. That is not damage. I am not equipped for this fight. HP! She's got 4,000 HP! Oh! 4,000 HP! Oh! 4,000 HP! That's good. $20 more of those and we got it! Yeah! Hey, you. Get some energy in ya. Hey, you. Get some energy in ya. my life. This is my life. I think about things and stuff. Thank God I upped my agility so I could be faster than her. Thank fucking God. Oh! 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 I'm gonna hurt you! Oh, I'm gonna hurt you! Yeah, it's gonna hurt. 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 No, not you. Feel my everything. Feel it! Yes. Yeah. 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 Alright. Yeah, that'll work. I'll do that. Focus. Take the shot. I got an offense drop! Yes! The game is not over yet. Ouch. I desire victory. 207 damage. I'm just not allowing this. That's fine. I don't even care. I actually don't even care. Because I'm just going to do it again. That's not even going to be nearly enough. It's fine though. We're putting the defense up. We're focusing. We're shooting her. 200. Ah. 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 I have been using the weak for... Why have I been using the weak one the whole time? It's not even going to be that much of a damage increase though, but it doesn't really matter. It was huge! Ah! Okay. It was a huge difference. It was a significant difference. That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I'm going to get through this fight. I'll bring Arcadia back. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, lightning bolt. Yeah, summon. Yeah, summon. Yeah, bring her in. Yeah, bring her in. Yeah. I don't know why I missed 3 people. I don't even care. I am defending this turn. She's gonna die sooner or later. Sooner or fucking later, she's gonna die. I promise you. She will die. Yes. Yes. I got eaten. That's all that matters. I win. Ow. Well, you're strong enough, so I suppose you can go through. Yeah, get the fuck out of my way. Welcome to Kai. Romantic children. What'll it be? Heal me! Please! Kai was created by our god. It's a mostly peaceful land unless you're trying to disturb our peace. My money flies over the ocean. My money flies over the sea. If I could keep my money, how happy I would be. Why do you not sell the ball? Scam operation. Wait, that costs so much money! Oh no! Ah, I'm poor again. Over to the west of here is Hokai, a sea of poisonous flames and magma. Over to the east is the world of ice and snow. If you wish to get to the pandemonium and see our god, you have to defeat the gatekeepers in both these locations. I have nothing against you, but you will die. Okay. Are you responsible for the appearance of clones in Makai? Sleepers is what they are called. Well, it's been getting pretty boring around here, so I don't mind. I'm sure our god would love to have a word with you, though. Where's the fucking anomaly? Oh, the anomaly! Alright. Hold on, chat. As much as I'd like to end it right here, I'm going back in that goddamn ruins. I'm getting those last couple steps. And I'll be back. So I never have to go in this piece of shit ever again. Alright. I'm getting through it. Unstoppable. No. No. I need that why though? I need that extremely minuscule, what do you think about it, money. Oh my god, I gotta go all the way around. I hate this. Wait a minute, how did I even get in here? Oh, I see. Did you know? Why is it like this? If I catch the enemy off guard, surely I can run first turn. Alright. Okay, alright, you can turn the encounter rate down now. I've gotten through the dungeon. Streamer! Streamer, use a map! You don't have to do this! There might be a chest that I have to go over to and open so it can tell me that I can't open it. Don't you understand anything? How will I know if there's a chest there I can't open until I walk over there and try to open it? You don't know anything! Ah! Fun walked away, and it didn't look back. Come on, Alice. Oh! Have you ever thought about mistakes? Well, this part of the game is only for the severely dedicated and, stupid. AKA me. Definitely me. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. You see that? You see how we're getting absolutely nothing at the end of this hallway? And it will all be a complete fucking waste of time. Yes. Yes. Yes, my 8K. I did it. I think I need to kick rocks. Give me 3 of these, lest I fuck up again. Alright, thanks, G. Okay. Access. Access. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Oh, I saw one. Mioi. How do I not have... What? Really? Mioi o Kunoda, Zashiki Wadashi Yokai working at the Gironte bar in the human village. Okay. Ellie and what the fuck? Jason and Lily? No. Luis and Seika. That cost too much money. Sar and a moon rabbit. Damn. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. No, not sacrifice. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? What? Why are those numbers are really high? This is really high. All right, no problem. Don't even concern yourself with it. Let's just go back to Makai City. Okay. And we're gonna wake up, and we're gonna save the game, and we're gonna pretend that that whole dungeon I just did was just a bad dream. And I don't have to go back there. Very good. Well done, team. Romantic. People are obsessed with that shit. I mean, I get it. It's weird. It's really weird. But do you really think Makai is just gonna have fucking signs out that just say romantic children? Come on, man. The human village has got signs outside. So it's a human village. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my god. I'm free. Thank god. Well, chat, I'm sure it's only gonna get better from there. So, be ready.